The atmosphere was incredible when the balaclava-wearing Hope Dealers came on stage. So I'm off to meet them at their studio in South London to find out more.
The gym there, bodybuilding, it's not that.
But I'm a bit lost.
Pole dance classes. Is that where the boys are going on the slide? How you doing? It's a struggle to figure out where it was. I nearly went into the pole dance class. Gotta mix it up, man. How you doing? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? How you doing?
The Hope Dealers take drill music, a genre sometimes blamed for inciting gang violence, and add lyrics with a religious twist.
Don't tell left it's a curse. I ain't trying to put him in a hearse. Grab them souls in the church.
This blend of two very different scenes has its critics.
So what is the purpose of Hope Dealers then? Because the name, it gets a reaction.
Our sole purpose is to just get the attention of people, get them to follow us to the church, let them hear the word of God.
If you're positive, and if you're doing a positive thing, why do you need to hide your face?
Initially, I started off wearing a mask because at the time, I just got accepted to some unis. I didn't want my face to be shown whilst rapping.
What is it about what you're doing that is bringing that many new, young people into SPAC Nation?
The other day, someone came up to me in church. This guy used to roll to school with a big Rambo. He's got kicked out of 2 schools.
By Rambo, you mean big knife, right?
Big knife. I've got the video. Well, this is, I'll show you, Sean. This is him now. How he actually came to me was that he came to church. He's now a community leader with inside of the same school that he got kicked out of. So that's how we answer our critics.
It's a battle of like who can win over these kids.
Right now, who is winning that battle for the kids then?
God knows the scoreboard, man. Yeah, we're on the back foot at the moment because, just in the last 24 to 48 hours, there's been like 7 stabbings. Like, that's just disgusting. Like, that's terrible.
I don't cry at funerals. You get used to it.
How many funerals have you been to that you've seen friends who buried?
I don't know, probably about, me, myself, probably about 4 or 5. But there's way more.
Feels kind of trite to do, but just to illustrate a point, if you've not been to a funeral to bury one of your friends, raise your hands. If you have, don't. It's literally the whole room.
We're just here to say, all right, cool, this is the tools, these are the people. We need to deliver it.
Postcode gods and God, doing up road of squad. Grace and faith in the Paris, I'm Dexter playing with the chemicals. What you know about the drill? Trying to stretch this hope like Miss Incredible. And Twitter's still doing that.
Despite the balaclavas, these guys are having a real impact on their community. It's a clever way to engage with youngsters who look up to them, getting them out of gangs and into church.
From Horsham to Coventry Quay, I swear it's all for the love of the soul. Postcode gods and God.
Let me see the trap mash dance. I think today's really been a moment of clarity in terms of who it is that I'm spending time with. The fact that everybody in the room that I was talking to have all buried a friend. To me, just brings home the fact that these gentlemen have really turned their lives around.
Right now I'm feeling like Paul, but S-Shows came a long way from soul.
There's a real desire, it seems, to actually instill some of those ideas and ambitions in our next generation of young people from the same area.
I'm really outside in the field, touching lives, don't need to pretend. See me, I'm a different kettle of fish, I'm a different fisher of men.
But I think drill music is a difficult subject matter to discuss, really, because when I hear it, all I hear are the things that make me uncomfortable. All I hear are the drug references and the gun references and the crime references and the gang references. But when you hear a Hope Dealers record, you hear them talking about church, you hear them talking about prayer and faith. But there's a thin line, because the reality is not everybody is well-versed enough to tell the difference. And that for me will continue to be a problem, I think.